Good morning, students. I hope all are doing good. Today we will discuss the next exercise, operations on matrices. It's very simple topic. I hope you people are enjoying this chapter. It's like playing with numbers only. The second topic that we are going to start is operations. Operations means like addition, subtraction, multiplication. Definitely we are not going to divide the matrices. Addition, subtraction and multiplication only we will be doing. So today first of all we will discuss how to add two matrices, how to subtract two matrices, and one more thing we will do. So let us begin with first of all addition. Okay, in the previous video we have discussed when two matrices are equal. The matrices are equal when they have same order, and what was the next thing, when their corresponding elements are also equal, right? In addition also we have one rule: any two matrices A and B, addition as well as subtraction, for both the rule is same. The addition and subtraction is possible only if on two matrices or three matrices or four matrices, only if they have same order. Because for example let us take how to add the matrices, right? Let us take the example, we have the matrix A as A, B, C, D, E and F. This is one matrix. And let us consider another matrix B. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I have taken two matrices where the order of this matrix is how many rows we have? 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, and the columns are 2. Similarly, this matrix is also having the order 3 by 2. Now when we add the matrices, I have to find the addition of these two matrices. What will happen? The corresponding elements of both the matrices we will add. So A11 plus B11, then A12 plus B12. The positions will remain same in the new matrix as well. So the new matrix also will have the same order, that is 3 by 2. So the first element of first matrix plus first element of the second matrix, it will become A plus 1. Then this B plus 2, here it will come B plus 2. Then C plus 3. So here C plus 3, next will be D plus 4, and then E plus 5, and the last element will become F plus 6. So what is happening here? Same address elements of both the matrices will get added. 1 1 position plus 1 1 position, 1 2 position will go to 1 2 position, 2 1 position, 2 1 position, 2 2 and 2 2. Likewise we are adding. And if I have to subtract, then also the same thing we can do. When I do B minus A, let us take, then what will happen? 1 1 position of B matrix minus 1 1 position element of A matrix. So it will go like this: 1 minus A, the next will be 2 minus B, then 3 minus C, and then 4 minus D, and so on. The order once again it will be 3 by 2. Let us take one simple example in the numbers. If I have the matrix A as 4, 7, 9, 2, 3, 8. This is the matrix A. And B matrix we have 1, 2, 6, 7, 3, 5. Right. I am taking both the matrices of the order. How many rows are there? 2 rows and 3 columns. Here also the order is 2 by 3. It can be a square matrix as well. It can be rectangular matrix also. But both the matrices should have the same order. If 3 matrices are there for the addition, then 3 matrices should have the same order, right? So when we are adding here, what will happen? 1 1 position of A matrix plus 1 1 position of B matrix. So 4 plus 1, then 7 plus 6, then 9 plus 3, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 7 and 8 plus 5. So when I calculate it, the final matrix it will become 5, 6, 12, 4, 10 and 13. So this will be our resultant matrix, which we are getting by adding two matrices A plus B, right? Likewise you can do A minus B also. So this is the first two operations, addition and subtraction on two matrices. We have multiplication also, that we will discuss later. First of all, you people do the sums based upon addition of two matrices, subtraction of two matrices, and one simple thing we will discuss, that is called scalar multiplication. Now what is scalar multiplication? I will explain here. Scalar multiplication means if I have any non-zero scalar, remember the scalar should be non-zero, because if I multiply 0 it will be useless. So this is any k which is non-zero scalar. Non-zero number means non-zero real number only, definitely we will take. And I have any matrix A. The matrix A, let us take now here, let it be 2 by 2, right? When I multiply, now this scalar we can multiply with the matrix. How it will become? This is called, first of all, this is called scalar multiplication, when I multiply any scalar, any non-zero scalar with the matrix. So when I do this k times A, it will become equals to whatever k we are writing here. If I have here A, B, C, D elements of the matrix, so here also I will write down A, B, C, D elements of the matrix. What will happen? This k will get multiplied with each and every element of the matrix, and the new matrix that we will get, it will be Ka, Kb, Kc and Kd. This is how we will do the scalar multiplication of a matrix with any non-zero scalar. If I take one particular example, let us say we have the matrix X, it is equals to 1, 4, 6, 3, minus 2 and 4. This is the matrix, and we have to find like 3x. If I have to find 3x, what will happen? 3x, now what is 3 here? 3 is a non-zero scalar, so we are multiplying a non-zero scalar with the given matrix X. So this will become equals to 3 times the matrix. It is 1, 4, 6, 3, minus 2 and 4. Let us multiply this 3 with all the given matrices of given elements of the matrix. So what will happen? 3 with 1, first of all 3, 3 into 4, then 12, 3 into 6, 18, 3 into 3 is 9, minus 6 and 12. So this will be the value of matrix 3 times x. So this way we can do addition of the matrix, we can find the difference of the matrices, we can do the scalar multiplication of given matrix with any non-zero scalar, and based upon this you have many sums in exercise 3.2. Let me tell you which sums you people can do from that exercise. We have exercise 3.2. You people can do the first sum. Wherever multiplication of two matrices is there, don't do those two parts, like first sum, fourth and fifth part you people will not do. First, second, third part you will do. Sum number 2 you can do where all addition is there. Sum number 3 we will do later. So first sum, second sum you can do. Then sum number 4, sum number 5, sum number 6, sum number 7, sum number 8, sum number 9, sum number 10, sum number 11, sum number 12. So these are the sums that you people do. First 12 sums of exercise 3.2, leaving sum number 3, right? So that we will discuss later, how to multiply two matrices. This is very simple, only addition of the numbers, subtraction of the numbers and simple multiplication of the matrix with non-zero scalar. I hope you people will be able to do it. So finish this work and then let me know if you have done. If any doubt is there, post the doubt in the group so that I can help you people, right? Thank you guys. Bye.